Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Yay, I have enough. I have enough Paragon points. This is the thing I was worried about. You need a lot of Paragon to do this. It's easier to do with Renegade. You need far fewer Renegade points. But essentially, you have a choice. Either you side with Jack, or you side with Miranda, or you try and resolve the situation. Either peacefully or by just intimidating both of them.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences. Until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
Alright. Good thing that worked out. Deciding to side with one of them is of course an option even if you don't have enough Paragon points, but it does have some consequences. Because whoever you don't side with, you will lose their loyalty, with all the consequences that might hold later on. And I'm not even just talking about this game, actually. I'm not entirely sure if this particular conversation has any results in Mass Effect 3, but there are places in this game where they're using a charm or intimidate option is required to be able to do certain other things in Mass Effect 3. So, pay attention to what you're doing. It will have consequences. Of course, if you were pursuing a relationship with Miranda and then decided to side with Jack in this conversation, not only will you lose her loyalty, but she will also break off the relationship. Kind of makes sense, obviously. Also, if you were pursuing a relationship with Miranda, why the hell would you side against her?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay, apparently she does not want to talk about what just happened. There's nothing back here that I haven't looked at, haven't I? I keep wondering if I've been there. Let's see. While we're here, well, Garrus is pointless, so is Chakwas. So is Samara. So is Fane. These two don't have anything to say. So, who does that leave? Wait, no, Fane? Not Fane? Kasumi, I suppose.
Hey, Shepard. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull.
Yeah, and that tends to be bad for spaceships.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright. I guess we'll go to engineering first. Talk to Jack. See how she's holding up. Wait, there's no point in talking to Grunt either. There is at least a point to talking to Jack. After all, we just did our loyalty mission.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a Resh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Good. It's a start. I do care about the well-being of my crew, and that includes Jack. You two have anything to say? Nope. And there's no point talking to Tali either. I do hope Jack is going to be okay. After all, that kind of thing is not exactly something you get over with in a single, if you get over in a single day. Yeah, didn't talk to Zaid. Oh well, if he had anything to say about this mission, which I doubt, then he'll still have it to say next time we see him.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Nothing? No messages? See if Joker has anything to say.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because I was really up in the air, just hanging there.
Okay, well that's one way of looking at it.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. I am glad that I had enough Paragon points to pull that off. Then I am nearly at the 4th bar, so you'd expect it, but this is sort of about what you'd need. I don't think you can do it with much less than what I just had. It kind of differs as well. It might depend on some other choices you've made earlier in the game, how you've behaved towards both of them, I suppose. But yeah, you do need a lot of Paragon points, and since I practiced this order using a Renegade run, because I wanted to see what kind of alternatives there were, even though I'm not really interested in the Renegade path per se, I didn't know if I would have enough Paragon points. Because like I said, you need fewer Renegade points to use the Intimidate option than you need Paragon points to use the Charm option, which I guess makes sense. It would be easier to intimidate Jack than it would be to try and appeal to her better nature. In as far as she has one. I've got 4 points. Evolved Combat Drone. Cost 4 squad points. Evolved Combat Drone into one of the following options. Attack Drone upgrades Combat Drone, so its electric shock damages target's health, armor, and biotic barriers. Limit is 1 active drone at a time. That's always a limit. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Explosive drone. When combat drone is destroyed, it pulses energy, inflicting high damage on all nearby enemies. And I think I'm going to go with an attack drone. I think that also... no, it doesn't improve the... I thought attack drone might give it better health or shields or something than explosive drone, but it doesn't. This increases the drone damage to 40 points. This gives it a pulse that's worth 100 points, which is more, but it only does that when it's destroyed. Whereas this, it can actually do it more often while it's still hanging around. Alright, I think next I'm going to fill up Gav shield boosts, and I think by the time I do that I'll be level 29, because I need 7 points to do that. 7 levels, I'll be level 29, which leaves me 1 point to put in Cryoblast. Yeah, and then I'll probably still never use it. I really think it's better to specialize in this game than it is to spread things around, because all of your recharges are linked. So it's not like you can just spam more powers if you have more powers, because you need to wait for the recharge anyway. But that's just my opinion. If you did it differently, then, well, you probably know better than me, because, well, I'm still not an expert at this kind of game. Okay, I want to do a couple of side quests. I think I'm first going to check this cluster, but I don't feel like scanning anything at the moment. I don't really need to anyway. But speaking of scanning things, I got research that I completely forgot to do. That's the problem if you don't start on this deck. We got biotic damage, 5 out of 5. I think we may be getting a 6 out of 5 later because of the DLCs. There's a few that you have actually more than the 5 that it says you have. Anyway, that helps
No messages for you, Commander.
all of my biotic squad members, so that's good. There's still a planet here somewhere. Is it near the sun or something? No. Oh, there it is! That wasn't even hard to find. I'm just being stupid. Come on. It's not that difficult. And that's all there is in the Nubian Expanse. Replenish my fuel supply. And actually, I kind of want to get back to the Crescent Nebula. Not that I'm going to Ilium now, but I was in the process of scanning that when we got interrupted to do the collector ship mission. So let's resume our scans here. I guess we'll finish off Zelene. There's one planet here that we apparently haven't scanned. And again, I'm not going to scan it. Just going to mark it visited, so it will show up as 100%.
Detected an anomaly.
An anomaly on this planet? I honestly did not know it was this planet, I just knew there was an anomaly in this system. Let's see. Tariff is broadly Earth-like, with a fatal flaw. It has a relatively high amount of chlorine in its atmosphere, a reason for the greenish haze that becomes apparent when looking at the horizon. Chlorine has become a vital component in Tariff's plant life. As a defense mechanism against native herbivores, many species evolved the ability to release clouds of toxic chlorine when disturbed. This gas is heavier than the atmosphere's oxygen and tends to settle in low places. While avoidable, this has placed Tariff near the bottom of the list for colonization. There are intermittent signals originating in the heart of a large chlorine swamp. They appear to be coded, though it is not impossible that they are garbled distress signals from a downed civilian ship. I guess we'd better check that out then. If somebody's in distress.
We're just waiting on the weapons at this point. They'll never know what hit them. The Vorcha are hungry for battle. We're just waiting on the weapons at this point.
That doesn't sound like a distress signal to me.
Scans have found something.
Preliminary scans indicate a high-powered communications relay on the planet. Communications match known blood-pack mercenary protocols. A concentration of Krogan and Vorcha signals are masked inside what appears to be a mining operation. Life signs detected. Unknown species. Advise caution. Okay, blood pack and an unknown life form. Let's see. I think I'll take... Of course, Jack is loyal now, actually. And that gives her a new outfit, which isn't much of a difference. It just basically gives her a shirt. I'm not a prude or anything, but there is such a thing as the proper place and time. I still hate the sunglasses on this one. So I guess we'll give her this. At least it's better than 2 strips of leather. And okay, I'm going to go with Miranda because I kind of want to see what her loyalty power was, and Samara. I think biotics are a good idea for this mission, but I may be remembering that wrong. Oh yeah, Slam, of course, is her loyalty power. I like that one, so... I'm going to evolve that fully, actually. Heavy Slam. Your Slam's force is prodigious and causes grievous bodily harm. Crippling Slam. You forgo brute force and instead slam the target on its most vulnerable points, incapacitating the opponent for some time after impact. So basically this increases the damage to 800 newtons, and this one gives you a brief period of incapacitation. Now I don't really like this one that much, although it can help you to get the pressure off you briefly. Typically, when you use a slam on someone, they were standing behind cover or something, which means that if they then fall to the ground and are crippled for 8 seconds, they're lying behind cover and you can't hit them until they stand up. So while it gets them off your back briefly, it doesn't really make them easier to kill, necessarily. So, Heavy Slam it is. The only reason I know that is because I've had Slam as a bonus power on one of my other characters. Otherwise, I don't really pay that much attention to the powers of others. I think...
Fog on the planet's surface is interfering with your navigation. The nearby beacon towers may serve as a navigational contingency.
Was that a dragon? Sure looked like one. I think actually that if you lose someone's loyalty, like with Miranda, we could have lost her loyalty in that confrontation with Jack. That if you happen to lose someone's loyalty, they also lock their bonus power again. I think, not entirely sure. It has never happened to me, so that's why I'm not 100% sure.
I wonder what happened here.
I wonder what they were doing here to begin with. Attention all workers, stop chipping away at this node. There's nothing left here to mine. Move on to the other sites, now! Sell them all. Cheerful fellow. Apparently they were mining something, but for what purpose? I guess these beacons are a navigational aid. A necessary one, as you may be able to tell. I guess that's all that chlorine that the description mentioned.
Be careful. This atmosphere is toxic.
Yes, thank you, Miranda. That is why we're wearing helmets and breathers and stuff. I wasn't about to take them off. More of those things. They seem to be ubiquitous.
Trouble ahead!
Ah! What the hell is that? I don't know. Can we slam it? I want to show you what that looks like.
Here goes.
Oh, well, not awfully effective on these things. With lighter and smaller enemies, like, you know, people, it lifts them much further and then slams them to the ground. If you do it in confined spaces, you can slam them against the ceiling and then against the ground, which actually does more damage as well. And in certain places, you can drop them over an edge or things like that, which makes slam like a fun power to have. Ooh, raw material. Well, I guess this is the reason why we found refined material elsewhere. Because there's raw material here. Oh, let's keep following the beacons, see where they lead. Watch out for any more of these clicks and things. Where's that going? Mother Clixton? We don't have radar guidance here. This path doesn't follow the beacon, but... They seem to explode. Is that normal? Ooh, there's more raw material here. Because that's our next beacon. Oh, and I guess we ain't getting there this way. This place is a veritable maze. Trees.
What were these people doing here?
I don't know, Samara. I just don't know. Vorcha, but then we knew that the blood pack was here. That's what the description said. Attention all workers, fall back now. Evacuation shuttles are on the way. Anyone not at the gathering site when the shuttles arrive will be left here with those damned bugs. Sell them all. I guess they had some trouble with the bugs then.
A fight happened here recently.
Is it just against those bugs? Or something else? Well, let's continue to investigate. Perhaps we'll find out. There are a couple places in this assignment where your squad members are incredibly glitchy. And simply do not want to follow you. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not possible. This is a dead end. Well, at least we got more raw material. This way, I guess, then.
Enemies in front!
Boom! I can't get any more Vorcha from Omega. Garm has his own problems. You're gonna have to man up and deal with this on your own. Maybe build a beacon path. Get those damned Vorcha... I bet those damned Vorcha are just wandering off into the fog and getting lost. Kalosk. Garm has his own problems. Garm, we met him on Omega. He was one of the people we fought on Garrus's mission, I think. So his own problems is referring to Archangel, obviously. So they couldn't get any reinforcements here. It seems that whoever Kalosk was, it was his idea to build this beacon path. Seems to be going up there. Ooh, more raw materials.
Be right there!
Will do.
This is what I meant by your squad mates being buggy. They kind of get lost. Especially when you're not heading straight towards the next beacon. How long does this path go on? Well, at least a bit further. I guess that's our eventual destination. A tower over there. That may have been what was broadcasting the signal.
Trouble ahead!
More Clixon.
Found that one! Nice! Understood.
Understood.
Just calling them back to me. In the hope that will do some good. I'm pretty sure I missed something. I think I didn't go up here. Yeah.
Enemies in front!
Shield down.
They are very annoying because there's no cover on this path. Does sniping work here? Not really. Oh, that was stupid. Didn't think he could hit me from over there, and I was changing weapons.
Dead.
You'd think this shouldn't be so hard, but somehow it is. All we got was more platinum. Not really worth it. This is another glitchy place. They won't come up with up here with you. Here, even if you ordered them, as soon as they spot an enemy, they would go back.
Understood.
Will do.
Alright, let's move on to the tower this time. And hopefully not get killed again. The hell, you two were already going way up here. See, I told you the squad mates were weird in this mission. I also remember this being quite hard. One airship leaving.
Less hiding, more
We've
killing.
been spotted.
Come out and
Watch the target.
Now, what do you think I'm doing?
Oh.
Can I demonstrate slam a bit better on this guy?
I'll crush them.
See, that's why slam is funny. Well, I seem to have made it. Pretty sure the terminal ends the mission, so let's check if there's anything else to pick up here. I don't think so. No. Encountered unclassified hostile alien species. No, they were Clixon, it said so on the caption. Eliminated blood pack forces. Got some experience. 7,500 credits, 2,000 platinum. And that is all.